Hi everyone, Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and we have new information regarding iPhone 17 models, iPhone Fold, as well as iOS 18.6 and more. This is your news update for July 28th, 2025. Now, when it comes to the iPhone 17, Apple is expected to have an updated camera. It's expected to have an 8 times optical zoom camera, which I believe could be for the telephoto camera, since the iPhone 17 or 16 Pro models have a 5x optical zoom. So we can have an 8x optical zoom on the iPhone Fold or the iPhone 17 Pro models. And you can see that lag going out of the camera app. That's on iOS 18.5. As far as the folding iPhones, those are expected to be updated as well. We're expected to have maybe an updated screen size. We could have a screen size of 5.5 inches. And when it's open and unfolded, we can have a screen size almost close to 8 inches with 7.8 inches of a folding iPhone. And this could be part of the iPhone 18 lineup. I wasn't sure if this would be part of its own lineup, like what they did with the iPhone 16e early this year, but I believe this could be part of the iPhone 18 lineup. So next year, or even maybe most definitely next year, we can have the iPhone 18, iPhone 18 Pro, or we can have the iPhone 18 and 18 Plus, the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max, iPhone 18e, and iPhone 18 Fold. Or maybe the iPhone 18 Air, rather. Apple could stagger the releases and release them in September, October, and November, with the iPhone 18 Pro models releasing in September, then the 18 and 18 Air releasing in October, then November, the iPhone 18e and 18 Fold. At least that's how I would like to see the releases, where they release the Pro models first, then the standard model and the Air model, which replaces the Plus, then the lower end E model and the Fold model released in November. Hopefully that's how Apple does it if they're going to release that many devices. Now, as far as some updates from Apple, well, it's a bit strange today because we were expecting iOS 18.6, and so far that update hasn't released. But if they release it tomorrow, that's going to be surprising, as that's going to make 1 year since Apple released iOS 17.6, which they released on July 29th, 2024. So that's going to make 1 year. And of course, when they release it, I will, of course, cover it on my YouTube channel, and I will keep you guys up to date. Now, we are also still expecting that HomePod with a screen on it. I'm not sure what part of next year that's supposed to be released. Even if that's releasing this year, I'm not entirely sure. But one thing we know we could be seeing is an upgraded iPad. It's been a little over a year now since the M1 or M4 rather iPad Pro released. It's a capable device, which I don't have, as I use an iPad Air 4th generation. But we are expected to see an updated iPad. So we can see an M5 iPad Pro. I wouldn't expect any major designs to the iPad Pro. Just bring the M5 chip. And we can expect that iPad in, I believe, October. Apple could have a separate event for it, most likely in some part of October. They can have a separate event for the iPad Pro, and they might release it in October of this year. So we can see an iPad Pro with the M5 chip, and it would ship with iPad OS 26, which is great because it can have the new windowing system, and that's coming to all iPads. And this is an iPad Air 4th generation that I use from 2020. So we can see an updated iPad Pro. I'm not sure we can see the iPad Air. We probably will get an update to that device either late this year or next year. Hopefully, Apple puts the M4 chip in that device. Although we did just have an update to the iPad Air and the iPad base model, the iPad A16. The Air got the M3 chip, so I don't think we're going to see an iPad Air update for at least a good year or so. Maybe next year, early next year, if not probably the end of next year, we can see an iPad Air update, but probably a base model iPad update. That's hard to predict at this point since we had one this year, and prior to that, the last time they updated the base iPad was back in late 2022. So we could see one later this year or maybe early next year. We just have to wait and see. As far as anything else, well, that's really it. With the latest information, the updated iPhone 17s, new iPads, as well as iOS 18.6. Really, I look forward to iOS 18.6. We were expecting an update today, however, we did not get it yet. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and we are getting close to 300 subscribers, currently at 275. So if you like what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mr. Hawkins with Hawkins Tech, and I'll see you guys later.